Okay, so tonight we're going to build on what we know about angles, and we're going to use them to classify triangles. So our lesson objective is that you're going to be able to classify triangles by the size of their angles and the size of their sides. Okay, so we're going to be working on some more vocabulary. These are words that you need to know. You already know an acute triangle, okay, or an acute angle. It's the same thing. Acute triangle is a triangle with 3 acute angles. So 3 angles smaller than 90 degrees, or a right angle. An obtuse angle is a triangle with 1 obtuse angle. Okay, an obtuse triangle can only have 1 obtuse angle. And then a right triangle, should say is a triangle with 1 right angle. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples of those. So here's an example of the 3 triangles. Right here we have a right angle here, straight up and down. So this one is our right triangle. Okay, this one right here is obviously a big angle right here, and it's bigger than a right triangle. If I was to draw a line straight down, it's bigger than that. Let's use a different color. If I was to draw a right angle there, it's bigger than that, so that is my obtuse. And these have all angles smaller than a right angle, so this is my acute. All right, we also can classify triangles by their sides. These are words that you need to know, so please make sure that you're studying them. Equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. An equilateral is a triangle that has 3 equal sides. Okay, and in your book, it'll tell you the sides of the sides, so you don't have to actually try to look visually and see it. But it's going to have all 3 sides are equal, so the numbers will all be the same. Isosceles triangle is a triangle that has 2 equal sides, so 2 of the numbers will be the same. And a scalene has 0, no equal sides. Let's take a look at that. All right, so here we have, let's put some numbers in here for you. So this would be a 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3. This would be like a 5, 5. Oh no. Okay, so this one right here, this first one, has a side of a 5, a side of a 5, and a side of a 3. Okay, let's do split screen so we can see. All right, so I have 2 sides that are equal, 2 numbers that are equal, and so that would point me to a isosceles. All right, looking at that one, this one I've got 3, 3, and 3 here, so I have 3 sides that are equal. So this is an equilateral. And then I have a 5, a 4, and a 7, which none of them are equal, so this is a scalene. So you'll look at the numbers and try to correspond whether they have 3, 2, or no sides that are equal. Okay, very important that you are studying these words, otherwise you will not do well on this test. All right, so let's take a look at your homework. It says classify each triangle, and you're going to write acute, right, or obtuse. So this is 10.2. So this one is an obtuse angle. If I was to draw a right angle, just straight up and down, it's bigger. Okay, so it'd be A, B, C is an obtuse angle. Okay, let's look at number 3. Number 3, all right, I've got a small angle here, a small angle here, and a small angle here. So this is an acute. All right, I think you guys can work on the other 2 problems on your own. Okay, so for number 5, you're going to draw a line segment from point B to point D. So I'll do that for you. So it's going to look like this. And they want you to classify the triangle that's formed. So this triangle, DCB. Okay, what kind of triangle is that? And you can do number 6 on your own. All right, so 10.3, these are, you're going to use the equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. Okay, so you might have to refer back to the video or make yourself some notes, which you should be doing when the video is going. What a scaling, an isosceles, and an equilateral has. And that way you can refer to that. All right, so this is a 1, this is a 1, this is a 1. So that means it's equal. So equilateral. Number 3, we have a 5, and a 2, and that's 2 of them. Okay, so it's not equilateral, and scaling is all different. So this has to be an isosceles. All right, Marcus drew a line from point Y to point W in the rectangle shown below. So point Y to point W. He created 2 identical triangles. That's this one and this one. Classify the triangles by the size of their angles and by the lengths of their sides. Okay, so let's say that this side is a 3, so this side is a 3 because it's a rectangle, so it'll have the same side. And we'll say this side's a 7 and this side's a 7. And then you can guess what the angle in the middle would be. And you can try number 6 on your own. All right, WSQ. Pretty easy, just finish practice book pages. And you guys have a good night.